Hi, and welcome to the spring edition of Investment Watch for 2021. I'm Andrew Tang. I'm an investment strategist at Morgans. Well, markets have been reintroduced to volatility over the last few weeks. We've seen a credit crunch in China and potentially a slowdown over the next few months. We're seeing persistent inflation really flowing right through the supply chain. And we're seeing global liquidity, central banks really changing their tune on what they're doing around asset purchases. We've seen that in the US, signaling that they may taper in November and what that means for obviously global liquidity. So this month, we look at the implications of all of that and some of the risks on asset allocation. We look at the outlook for equities, for fixed income, for infrastructure, as well as for property. Also, this month, we look at the commodities boom. We're seeing a huge pent up demand with economies reopening all around the world. We're seeing still that tightness in supply and that supply response not coming through as quickly as we like in order to cater for that demand. So we do think we're in a multi-year commodity upcycle, and we look at some of the reasons for that. As we do every quarter, we look at the outlook for some of the key sectors of the Australian economy, namely the banks. We've seen some macro prudential rules introduced to slow down lending. We look at the implications on dividends as well as the outlook for banks. We also look at the implications of the lockdown easing and what that means for travel companies and how to best play that sector. And also one of the key sectors, iron ore, one of Australia's key exports, what the slowdown in China potentially means for iron ore and exposure to the preferred iron ore names. So if you need any more information, please speak to your Morgan's advisor. But otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.